Okay, I'm recording now. For those who missed what happened earlier, a human that turns into a bear and Brother Bear marries the other bear, becomes the ancestor of the Pooh. And Mistress Nine, the Sovereign of Silence, is the wife of Bowser and the mother of Bowser Jr. Like her husband and son, she debuted in a cameo in Pooh's Adventures of Star Wars Episode 2, Attack of the Clones. Then debuted in Winnie the Pooh versus Hook. She returned in Pooh's Adventures of Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. She and her family returned in Pooh's Adventures of Star Wars Episode 4, Return of the Jedi. Where they and Team Rocket were teaming up with Vader and the Emperor. Okay. But they were then defeated and trapped in Mewtwo's ghost trap. Go Mewtwo! There's something strange in your Star Wars. Who are you gonna call? Call Mewtwo! Team Rocket and the Sith ain't up to no good. Who you gonna call? Call Mewtwo! Oh. Oh. Then she and her family returned in Pooh's Adventures of Scooby-Doo and the Witch's Ghost. One time, she and her family became good guys in Pooh's Adventures of Cool Runnings. Oh my god! I gotta turn my fan on. What is going on here? In which they help Pooh and Co. compete in the Winter Olympics with Dr. Eggman and Metal Sonic. But they left early during the celebrations. Mistress Nine and her family came back, and Winnie the Pooh goes to Ferngully, the Lost Rainforest, along with his son's girlfriend. Bowser Jr. Bowser Jr.'s girlfriend ran him on. Not Renamon, Ranamon. Well, they teamed up with Hexus to destroy Ferngully and the heroes, but were blown away by They're blown away by Calmaramon's out-of-control Titanic Tempest attack. I didn't know Ferngully had Digimon. Before returning, Winnie the Pooh meets Inspector Gadget and teamed up with Dr. Claw. Get those gadgets and that mouse and that bear. Oh, they're killing me. They're killing me. Oh. But they were soon defeated. They're always defeated. And they escaped through a warp hole, leaving Claw to go to jail. She appears throughout most of Bowser's Pooh movies as the second in command of the Koopas, also helping such villains as Plankton, Poison Ivy, and Mr. Freeze. Even Biolante in Pooh's Adventures of Super Mario Sunshine. Even games are insane. Mistress Nine plots to kidnap Princess Peach for Bowser, but now that her old nemesis from the past, Sailor Moon, and the Sailor Scouts have returned to help our heroes and retrieve Sailor Mini Moon's true pure heart of crystal from their clutches. Oh. This is one epic crossover. Oh man. Man. Pinky and the Brain are villains on here. Wow. Arbok. I love how they have random Pokemon as enemies in here. Let's see. I wish it was alphabetized. The Flying Dutchman. The Flying Dutchman is a ghost on SpongeBob SquarePants.
Oh man, you're not talking to me, man.
Will you go away? What? What do you want?
You don't ever go away when I ask you to go away.
I'm in the middle of a show.
Well, your nephew will take you.
Oh, good night, big boy. I love you. Mwah. Yeah, I'll come read you a story, big boy. Go brush your teeth, get your pajamas on, and then I'll come read you a story. Okay? Okay, where was I? Oh yeah. He haunts the seas of Bikini Bottom. In Scroop Fan 321-2311's SpongeBob Adventures series, he was captured and made into Mirage's soul-stealing manservant and her right-hand man. He meets Winnie the Pooh and his friends in Pooh's Adventures of SpongeBob SquarePants Scaredy Pants. Wow. I don't think I want to read Darth Vader. Let me read Darth Vader's. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Darth Vader, previously known as Anakin Skywalker, was a major character in Winnie the Pooh / Star Wars movies, who was once an antagonist and now one of Pooh's friends in the films created by Bowser movies 1989. Pooh, Winnie the Pooh befriended Darth Vader. Wow. Pooh, here's some honey. Thank you, Vader. Would you like to do some exercises? Yes, yes. Use the force, Pooh. The force is strong in this one. Roles in films. Pooh's Adventures of Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, portrays Anakin Skywalker's fall to the dark side of the Force. In the closing days of the Clone Wars between the Republic and the villainous separatist, Palpatine. I don't know how to read all these things. I'm not Star Wars. I'm not a big fan of the first three pieces of crap movies. Blah 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 blah. Attempts to join the dark side. Padme. Blah blah blah. We know all that. Anakin returns to the counselor's office. Let's get to the fail. Where's the fail? Vader's first assignment was to kill all the Jedis. And okay. Alright, they arrive in time to rescue his apprentice and transports him to whatever that place is. To sustain him, medical droids encase him in a black armored suit, mask, and respirator. When Vader regains consciousness and asks for Padme, Team Rocket tells Team Rocket tells him that she was killed in the heat of Vader's anger. This revelation breaks what remains of Anakin's spirit. He screams in torment, destroying the objects around him with the Force. He is last seen at Palpatine's side, watching the construction of the first Death Star. Me, no! She's dead! Vader, don't you remember? And then James, Rose, you killed her. Yeah. Wah, Buffett! No! In Pooh's Adventures of Star Wars Episode 4, The New Hope, Vader and Team Rocket are charged with recovering the stolen plans of the Death Star and finding the Rebel Alliance's secret base. He captures and tortures Princess Leia and is present when the Death Star commander Grand Moff Tarkin destroys her home world of Alderaan. Shortly afterward, Vader fights a lightsaber duel against his former master Obi-Wan Kenobi. Vader emerges the winner since Kenobi willingly turns into a spirit in the Force, just before Vader's final blow. He then encounters Luke Skywalker during a battle over the Death Star and senses in him a great strength in the Force shortly before the boy destroys the battle station. Just as Vader is about to shoot down Luke's ship, the Millennium Falcon, piloted by Han Solo, destroys Vader's wingman and sends Vader and Team Rocket's ship spinning into space. No! We're blasting off again! Curses! I have you now. Vader, look out on your left! Meow! James, get this guy off me! Come in, Jesse! Just don't shoot at Wobbuffet. He'll use mirror code. Get behind Wobba Oh man. Oh, this is horrible. This is horrible. In Pooh's Adventures of Star Wars Episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back, Vader and Team Rocket capture Leia, Han, Chewbacca, C-3PO, Mewtwo, the Good Fairy, Stay Puft, Slimer, Ash's friends at Cloud City on Bespin. How do you capture the Stay Puft? How do you capture that? How do you capture Mewtwo when you don't have a Master Ball? You know, I haven't had an asthma attack in like a year, but I'm actually wheezing right now. Yeah, get him down to like 1 HP with a false swipe and Ultra Balls. The Good Fairy? What the heck is the Good Fairy? I don't know what that is. Well, whatever. Luke, who was partially trained by Yoda, duels Vader, blah blah blah, blah 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 blah. Okay. In Pooh's Adventures of Star Wars, Episode 6, Return of the Jedi, Luke has nearly completed his Jedi training and learns from Yoda that Vader is indeed his father. Luke learns about his father's past from Obi-Wan's spirit. Okay. This is getting ridiculous. Luke learns about his father's past from Obi-Wan's spirit and Pooh, Piglet, Tigger, Rabbit, and Eeyore. It all makes sense. It all makes sense now. Vader is actually Christopher Robin. That's why Pooh, Piglet, Tigger, Rabbit, and Eeyore know about his past. It's so clear now. On a mission to the forest moon of Endor, they surrender to the Imperial stormtroopers aboard the second blah 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 blah. The Emperor urges Luke to kill Vader and fulfill his destiny by becoming the new apprentice, but Luke refuses and throws down his lightsaber. Enraged, the Emperor unleashes a torrent of force lightning upon Luke. In agony, Luke begs his father for help. In sight of his son's suffering breaks the dark side's hold on Vader, and he hears the words from the Good Fairy. Vader, Vader, that is your son, Vader. There is good in you. Under the Good Fairy's spell, and with his last bit of strength, Vader grabs Palpatine and throws him into the Death Star's reactor core, killing him. Oh. Apparently, when Vader died on the Death Star hangar, his inner darkness was flung away into a pocket dimension where Bowser extracted it and made a clone to help him in his attempts to destroy Winnie the Pooh and one of the candidates for the title of Chosen One. I see now! It all makes sense, I see it! Vader's evil was sucked into a pocket of space, and in Super Mario Galaxy, that's where Bowser got all his powers from. That's why he had control over gravity and everything. He was using the Force. He was using the force he got from Sadly for the reptilian villain, Darth Vader's clone retained his good soul and rebelled against Bowser, then joined with Pooh in their valiant efforts to save the worlds and face against foes like Dr. Fassler and Professor Radigan, Shredder, and more of Pooh's old enemies. Oh! Some trivia! We have some trivia! Darth Vader will become one of the characters in the Land Before Time / Star Wars crossover films. Also, Darth Vader made a short cameo appearance in the room with the winged keys in Sora's Adventure of Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. In 3D. You're tearing me apart, Vader. Harry, you must feel the Force. You must feel the right key. Oh man. So Pooh, how's your sex life? Oh, you know. Oh, this is killing me. If you believe in magic. Oh. Wow. Just wow. This is quite entertaining that people are this retarded. There are 2,877 pages on Pooh's Adventures Wiki. I think it's safe to say that these people have no lives. Oh, I think I gotta go get my inhaler. Oh. Or they're geniuses. Oh, Osmosis Jones is part of the whole cartoon corral. Osmosis Jones, Ozzy for short, is a white blood cell cop and is the main character in Pooh's Adventures of Osmosis Jones. He first appeared in Pooh's Adventures in Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad, in which he helped Pooh overcome his meth addiction. This is too retarded for words. Rabbit, I'll tend to your garden, but just one. Oh, hello, Christopher Robin. I know you're growing up, and if you want me to do it again, it's just gonna cost you $5. You know Rabbit, he's growing that marijuana. In the movie. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, I think I do need that inhaler. Mm. I didn't blow my nose. Oh man. I'm okay. They're killing me. Oh. Let me go get my inhaler real quick. I'm good. I'm good. Yep, John, I'll be alright. I can breathe. Oh. Oh man. I could use some water though. Oh. 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 Winnie the Pooh's Adventures in Breaking Bad. Pooh has an addiction to meth. Oh my god, I feel lightheaded. Oh man, these fags are killing me. Oh. Okay, let's continue. In the movie, he met Winnie the Pooh, Ash Ketchum, and their friends after they were shrunk by the good fairy's magic. He tried his best to prove the citizens of Frank that he can dispose all germs that were lurking inside Frank's body, but nobody believes him until one day when a cold pill named Drix came into Ozzy's life. Excuse me. Now our heroes go on a mission to stop the evil virus named Thrax and Pooh's old enemy named Grand Duke of Owls. The Grand Duke of Owls is inside a grown man's body, working with a virus. Wow. Holy crap, Ash Ketchum is a star. He starred in so many movies. Oh man, Ash, when did you get all these movie deals, man? Ash's first appearance was on the other Pooh Adventures films as a guest star in Pooh's Adventures of Mulan. Pooh invited Ash and his friends in their play Pooh's Adventures of Secret of Nim. Ash and his friends joined Pooh and his friends in Pooh's Adventures of Star Wars Saga. Ash and his friends guest starred in an action animated film along with Simba, Timon, Pumbaa, and Winnie the Pooh and the Chronicles of Narnia, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. It gets worse. It gets worse. Ash and Pikachu returned without Misty and Brock. You know, Misty and Brock were doing some other deal. Probably with Littlefoot and the Jolly Green Giant. In Pooh's Adventures of Ghostbusters 2, Pooh's Adventures of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Pooh's Adventures of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, The Secret of the Ooze, Pooh's Adventures of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3, Pooh's Adventures of Home on the Range, and Pooh's Adventures of Willow. Ash and his friends made their brief cameos in Pooh's Adventures of The Muppet Movie. You know, this just isn't funny anymore. What? What? Ash and his friends will join Pooh, Marty McFly, Doc Brown, and their friends on a journey to the future, starting at the end of Winnie the Pooh Goes Back to the Future and its sequels. What's the matter, Marty? Are you chicken? What you call me, Pooh? Did you call me a chicken? Ash and his friends will guest star with SpongeBob SquarePants, Patrick Star, Scuba Tentacles, Sandy Cheeks, Eugene Krabs, and Winnie the Pooh Meets the Three Ninjas. Ash and his friends will guest star with SpongeBob SquarePants, Patrick Star, Squidward Tentacles, Sandy Cheeks, Eugene Krabs, Tennessee Tuxedo, and Chumley, and meet Daniel LaRusso and Mr. Miyagi in Pooh's Adventures of the Karate Kid Part 1 and 2. Wow. You know, I'm not going to go down, man, just Pooh and Ash are just meeting everybody. These guys have connections. They visit the Haunted Mansion. They go to El Dorado. They meet Santa Claus. They meet the cast from the Madagascar movies. They go to Oz. They start with Charlie Brown. They meet Judy Jetson. They even hang out with Spider-Man from the Spider-Man Saturday morning cartoon. Spider-Man and Pooh's Adventures. Spider-Man and Pooh gonna stop the villains everywhere. Pooh's Adventures. Pooh's Adventures. Pooh's Adventures of Epic Mickey. Winnie the Pooh Says Hocus Pocus. Winnie the Pooh of Winx Club Season 2. Winnie the Pooh and We're Back. Wow, that's a fail. Winnie the Pooh and he meets Beetlejuice and Cartman and Kyle and Stan and Kenny and Shaggy and Fred and Daphne and Velma and Jeannie and Jack Skellington. These people are living out their fantasies. Their sick, deluded fantasies. Heck, Pooh even goes 20 leagues under the sea. He even goes 20 leagues under the sea. Just wow. Just wow. Ash and Pooh versus Fighting Polygon Team. 3, 2, 1, go! It's so stupid. It is so stupid. You know, I've been getting messages from people who are like, "Hey, I used to be a Sonic fag, but you know, I'm not anymore." I don't know why. I've just suddenly get on an influx of those messages now. I don't know what's going on. Like, I don't have like any Sonic videos up. They're repenting for their Sonic sins. Come forward, my brother. What is your name? I used to be Sonic Fan 169, but now I'm John. I'm Jonathan Taylor, and I am now a man. That's right, my brother. Come on up here and join us normal folk. We'll join our hands, and we will deny the faggotry. We will deny the hentai. We will deny Sonic the Hedgehog. Hallelujah! Pastor Williams will lay his hands on you and free you from your faggotry. Oh, Lordy, Lordy! Oh, free me, Pastor Williams, free me! I don't want to have sex with hedgehogs anymore! Well, my child, you've taken the first step. Testify. Oh, man. Let us pray together. Dear growing up and common sense, we come to you today to make these grown folk leave all their faggotry behind. We pray to you today that they want to have sex with people, humans, not hedgehogs and animals. I can't do it. Oh my gosh. This oh, okay. We asked that you rip the faggotry out of their souls. Bring them back to being normal, so they may lead a normal life, so they may move out their parents' house, so they may no longer be socially awkward. And maybe one day, no guarantee now, no guarantee, they will lose their virginity. Amen. Oh my God. This has been a crazy stream. This has probably been one of the craziest streams I've ever done. Oh. I'm recording it now. It's been recording for 40 minutes now. Oh. I just wish my camera was better, but Shoki has a crappy camera. This is the one he used. This is the one he bought to talk to his little girlfriend that was like, that lived in Garland. And of course, he bought a cheap webcam. Well, for those who weren't here before, I mean, there's like double the people in here now. But let me just give you guys a little update on what's happening right now. You guys know of SonicHentai.net, and you know that they came to that video to defend their sick fetishes and stuff. And you know I went to boot camp, and when I was in separations, there was a Sonic fag there. Yes. I would have never known if not for the fact that he was on the computer in the lounge on SonicHentai.net looking at Sonic the Hedgehog porn amongst a bunch of manly men. So of course we're going to single him out and call him all sorts of things and make fun of him the entire time he's there, because while all of us on the computers are talking to loved ones on Facebook and going down to the phones to call our families and girlfriends, he's the only one who has no one to talk to but people on SonicHentai.net. Instead of being normal and fitting in, he'd rather write his little fan fiction stories on his own. Which, by the way, on those computers up there, you can look at porn. Trust me. They're not the Navy's computers. They're computers from a third party. He puts them in there to... He puts them in to basically make money because you have to pay to use computers. And that's why I was usually in the gym, because the gym is free. You got the lounge, you got the gym. The lounge, you have arcade games and you have the internet in there. But all of it costs your hard-earned money. And while you're in separations, you're usually in there for a while. So they have that lounge there and those computers for you to spend your money while you're still there in boot camp. Not I. I was in the gym. I was on the treadmills. I was doing pull-ups. I was doing workouts. And I went down there 3 times a day. Even though we only go down there once, we only have a chance to go down there once together, I would walk down there just on my own. Even though I'm not supposed to. But I did it so much that nobody cared. I get caught in the hallway by Chief. Williams, what are you doing out, yo? What are you doing out the compartment? Like, I'm going to work out, Chief. He's like, ain't no one else in there. I'm like, Chief, I'm trying to get back into training, and I can't go back to training, Chief, weak, because I'm not going to be over here for a while. So if I'm going to have my asthma reevaluated, I need to make sure I'm in my top form, Chief. He'd be like, all right, I take that. Yeah, you go ahead, man. I'm going to leave you alone. You know, it was like that. THU didn't care that I was in there. Chief of the deck didn't care. The lieutenant didn't care. No one cared. The only people that got pissed off at me for going down there on my own were other people in SEPs. But I'm getting off topic here. But yeah, Houston was ridiculed and teased. And recently, I made a post on SonicHentai.net. Now, let me ask you guys this, and I'm really asking you guys seriously here to not ruin this for me, because I'm really trying to do this seriously. Don't go to SonicHentai.net and try to troll or do anything stupid like that. I went to SonicHentai.net, I made an account, I left a post asking them to come talk to me in a live discussion about why they find the Sonic franchise and the characters so appealing and sexually arousing. And I did it very respectfully and professionally. Even though I did it that way, someone still said I was arrogant. Some VV person on there said I was arrogant when I respectfully and nicely asked if they were willing to participate, which I don't get how that's arrogant. I told them I could understand if I was like, "Oh, you guys all suck. You know, you're all too scared to come talk to me. If you're a man, come talk to me. You know, on here, blah blah blah. If you got the guts." But no, I didn't do that. I didn't even tell you guys about this until now. I let them know first so they can discuss it and talk it over. Because I really am curious, because I've been on their forum, I've read their posts, as they said several times that, number one, we don't know what we're missing. Number two, we don't understand their perspective. And number three, we're jealous of what they have. So I'm now giving them the chance to, express themselves openly and without ridicule. I'm not going to ridicule them, because the people that come to talk to me, I'm going to respect them. Because it takes guts to come out and talk about your sexual obsessions. What I'm going to be doing is asking questions. That's all I'm going to be doing. I might make a comment or two, I might not be able to help it, but I'm not going to be too, I'm not going to go all out on people, but I'm just going to be asking questions and ask them to elaborate and stuff. Because it really does puzzle me. It boggles my mind. It really does, how people can prefer Sonic the Hedgehog characters to regular porn. And then you got most of them are like socially awkward and virgins. Like, I've read their posts, like they can't deny some of this stuff. I've read what they have said on that forum. A lot of them are lonely and don't have many friends in real life, and a lot of them are in the same boat. Maybe it's because of your sexual fantasies that fulfill your void online. Like, many of them, and I mean many of them, say that they are gay for Tails. That they want to have sex with Tails. And from that, I would ask a person, if Tails was real, would you have sex with him? And if they say no, I'm like, but he's real, and that's what you've been fantasizing about this whole time. I'm like, so you wouldn't have sex with him if he was real because he's underage? But you're fantasizing about him anyway. He's underage. And a lot of what the responses would be was stuff that I would already, be prepared for, and I already know what they would say. I just want to hear what they have to say in their own words, in their own voice. It's gonna be more of like a MSNBC, interview. Not Chris Hansen style, because Chris be putting people straight up on blast. Chris be making people feel really bad about themselves. But I know for a fact that all the people on that forum, they're not bad people. I know that. They just are very, very strange. Some of them, yeah, it's just fantasy, but for some of them, I can definitely see some problems. Because those problems translate over to reality. People's obsessions, especially online, people addicted to the internet, their obsessions translate over to real life. Because, once they get used to one thing, they gotta get on something else. Then they gotta get on something else. And it gets worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. But we'll just see how it goes. You know. Hopefully they respond. Yeah, some of them like cockvore and analvore, which is basically someone being sucked into your body through your cock or your anus. That is definitely a question I would want to ask. Hopefully one of the people I talk to has a vor fetish, so I can ask them what exactly they find appealing about someone being absorbed through someone's cock slit. And I'm going to ask you guys this right now. Let's not ridicule these people. Okay? Let's not troll them. Let's not call them names. None of that. Not even afterwards for those who participate. I mean, yes. I'm going to say right now, like, they're strange individuals. They are. I find them weird, and I find some of them to be pretty messed up in the head. But let's keep this clean and civil. That's what I want to do with this. We don't have a date set yet. As soon as I get some more participants, we're going to set up a date and a time so that I can interview each of them one after the other, you know, and there's no schedule conflicts. Yes, it will be recorded and it will be streamed. I told them it will be streamed for those who want to listen. I'm not on Skype much anymore. Just whenever I really need to get on. Nope, nothing happened with Craft Nation. Only thing that happened is that, you know, I have like nearly no dislikes on that Craft Nation video, and it has nearly 10,000 views. So either Craft Nation's fans agree with me, or he really has no support. I mean, his same video towards his haters has less views than mine, and he has like 5 channels and over 100,000 subscribers across all his channels. And I just can't stand his head and his face. It pisses me off. It makes me want to just hit him. Why the long face, Craft Nation? And yes, I called him a horse-faced nigger. I called him that. And someone was like, that's uncalled for, but it's true. I was like, if it's true, then it's not uncalled for. I'm pulling that boy like a smoker. Booming that boy like a boomer. A guest star on the Nocturne podcast? Sure. Send me a private message on YouTube and give me a date and time. Oh, also, the Indie Gala people contacted me, and they want me to make a new video for them. They want me to collaborate for them, and what I get in return is that they'll put my video on their main Indie Gala page, which is pretty cool. Firstly, I don't want anything from these people because they're a charity. Anything they would give me would probably be from the charity, and I don't want. I have all the games I need, and I don't need money. All I get in return is they're gonna put my video on their front page for like 2 days. That's all I really need. Arkham City, I played it a little bit. I had pirated it and just played it a little bit, but I'll play it some more whenever I get it on Steam. You are a pirate. Actually, where's that other microphone? You are a pirate. You are a pirate. We've got some map to lead us to a hidden box that's all locked with locks and buried deep away. We'll dig up the box. I actually had this awesome song to play for you guys, but I don't really have the microphone set up here for it. No, this is Showkill's old room back at our parents' place. Right now I'm back with my parents because I'm out here shopping for a car. Because I don't have the credit to get one on my own, so I'm out here so my parents can co-sign for me. And I'll just go back to Chicago. Man, I haven't... No, I don't have like any credit, like at all. Like I don't have like any credit cards or anything like that. No credit is bad credit. Monthly tugboat. No, I'm not broke. I just need a co-signer. Sorry, companies. BBC can't give credit. And yes, Prince of Tennis rules. I've watched all 107 episodes of the first season of Prince of Tennis, and I'm also watching Shin OG Sama no Tennis, and I'm also watching the OVAs right now. Prince of Tennis is awesome. Can't let you buy that, BBC. Seigaku. Re Seigaku. That was like the worst thing I've ever heard. Like, I'm not ashamed of watching anime, but it's moments like that where I don't want anyone walking in and see what I'm watching because it's so stupid. It like goes on for like 2 minutes, and then everyone else joins in and everything. Oh, Fairy Tail is awesome. Fairy Tail is freaking awesome. Yes, I've watched Summer Wars. Fairy Tail is one of those animes where I can say that each and every episode has entertained me. Each and every single one. It's like episode, what, 100 and something right now? I'm not too sure. I watched it all the way to the newest one. But it's good. Yeah, it did the same thing for me that One Piece did. Except One Piece, they dropped off and like really slacked off like as soon as they went to rescue Ace. Yes, as of right now, I am a Bleach fan. Bleach is good right now. It's good. And it takes a lot for me to say that because I've been off and on in Bleach for a long time now. I've watched all these stupid fillers, episode after episode of fillers with this new captain and the Bonto and all this other stuff. The only filler that I really liked on Bleach was the one with the Zanpakuto Rebellion. That was cool. That was really cool. That reminds me, I had a dream that I was in Soul Society. Yeah, it was like the most vivid dream I've had in a while. Like I wasn't in anyone's like I don't know what like division I was in. All I know is that I was pretty powerful, and my Zanpakuto like its release was like a little droplet thing, and like it was like I would say like take form silver something, and like I would release like a little substance out of it, and it'd become like whatever I want. Oh my gosh, is that Lisa? Holy crap, it's Lisa. Wow, I haven't talked to you in a while. What's up? That is Chibi Neko. You're telling me apart, Lisa. But yeah, I had a pretty awesome soul release. Well, Zanpakuto release, whatever it's called. Like I could release like a little bit of substance in it, and I could make it like Kenpachi. It would be as strong as Kenpachi and everything. It was freaking awesome. I've been having really vivid dreams lately for some reason. Yeah, it was a substance, a silver substance from my sword that could form into anything that I willed it to form into. But I had a limited amount. Came out of my pants. You guys are dirty. I'd form into a giant troll face. Seigaku. Oh, Lisa, by the way, send me a text because I don't have your number anymore. I lost all my numbers in my phone, so I need to get yours again. Joining a website? Mm, I've been thinking about it. I've been really looking into getting my own website, but it's so hard. It really is. All the hosting and the themes, and I don't know where to start. I really don't. Hmm. Like I've tried going through WordPress, but even WordPress is just blah. Thank you, Lisa. I've heard bad things about GoDaddy. Oh, they supported SOPA? Oh yeah, I'm not going with them. Heck no. Ridge Racer! John. It's Ridge Racer! Ridge Racer! Oh yeah, guys, no E3 this year. All those companies were supporting SOPA. Screw them. The fact that they would support it means they don't care about us. Because they know they'd be the only ones that'd be allowed to have their little gaming footage on their own little YouTube channel. I don't care. They started supporting it. But even though they retracted it, they only did that to save face. And I hate people that try to save face. How about we not do it in the first place? Yeah, I know all those godforsaken companies supported it. Those bastards. A movie so stupid it's hilarious? No, but right now I'm watching a movie called Cool World. I have never seen this movie before, but it's basically an adult Roger Rabbit movie. And it's probably one of the worst movies I have ever seen in my life. Now, this cartoon chick on here, she's pretty hot. Her name is Hollywood. And she's pretty hot for a cartoon. She's like a Jessica Rabbit, you know? She's no Rouge. You know, I didn't really like Chronicle that much. Jessica Rabbit was a furry. Yeah, like I I don't know what it was, but I just really couldn't get into it that much. Like the special effects were really cool. But then when that one kid started having his little panic attack and doing all this dumb stuff, you know, it just kind of, I don't know. It it was just, you know, some kids that got powers, they're screwing around with it, having fun with it. And then one kid gets slapped around by his dad one too many times, and then he goes all emo and his powers are over everyone else's. He kills the black guy who's just trying to help him, and he kills everyone else. And then the one surviving kid has to kill him. And then in his memory, he takes his camera and leaves on like in Tibet, a mountain in Tibet. It just didn't seem like a, a real movie to me. It seemed more like a series of YouTube videos put together. That's what it seemed like to me. But yeah, this movie here, Cool World, horrible animation. Except Hollywood because she's hot, and the other guy's girlfriend, cartoon. All right, let me tell you guys about this movie. This guy comes back from the military. He was a soldier, and he takes his mom on a motorcycle trip, and they get into a car accident because of drunk drivers. Don't drink and drive. And he's like injured and everything, and he gets pulled into Cool World. This is basically a cartoon world because this doctor in the cartoon world opens a portal and he gets sucked into it. And he stays there in the cartoon world and becomes a police officer to keep the cartoons from having sex with real life humans. Because having sex with a real life human when you're a cartoon can destroy existence as you know it. Yes, I am being serious. I am dead serious. Yes. There's only one rule that's enforced in Cool World. Doodles don't have sex with noids. Doodles are what they're called, the cartoon people, and noids are humanoids. And this really hot chick who's a doodle named Hollywood is just all over this guy, just like, oh, please have sex with me, like I want to so go to the human world and blah 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 blah. And she's like all on him and sexy and everything, and she's like ready for him, and he just like, get out of here. I'm like, hey, I'm sorry existence, but you're gonna have to go. Yeah, I'm sorry guys, BBC would destroy this world and the next several times. Several times over. And like this new police guy in Cool World, he has a cartoon girlfriend, and he lives with his cartoon girlfriend. But they can't have sex. She gets all sexy for him, and he's like, no, don't even start, because why start? There we go. He's like, yeah, don't get started, because what's the point? We can't even finish it. So yeah, he's annoyed in Cool World, and he can't have sex with doodles, no matter how hot they are. And in this entire world of characters, there's like only like four of them. There's only about four characters in the entire world that's not insane. Listen, the entire time, all these cartoon characters are just doing stupid stuff. Like you'll just see a scene of them just smashing each other, shooting each other, knifing each other, and it's like the same animation over and over and over again. And you got that one character over there who's just walking, just like, yeah, I'm just chilling. It's just dumb. It really is dumb. It's a waste of space, this movie. Can you guys hear that?
Get it? One should be careful how they wave this thing.
No, I don't
But here you are. Yeah. And around here, everything goes. Everything except one thing. Yeah, what? What's that? Noids do not have sex with doodles. Right? Noids do not have sex with doodles. It's the oldest law.
Brad Pitt. Brad Pitt. Brad Pitt. Yeah, Hollywood is freaking sexy. Like, seriously. I told you. She's a hot blonde. I'm telling you, this is like Jessica Rabbit level sexiness here. Brad Pitt was a noob. That's a good way of putting it, when he was a noob. Like, this movie just makes no sense. There's so much dialogue in it that just doesn't matter. Like, you hear an entire thing going of just dialogue. It's irrelevant. It has nothing to the movie. You won't ever hear anything about it. It stops right there. Like, there was this whole part about this so-called this so-called doodle that passed over into the human world and went to Las Vegas and opened casinos and everything, and he's rich and blah 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 and making it in the human world. And there's like this whole thing about it, and that's she wants to go to the human world and meet him and everything, but that only comes up in the movie one time. Now you'd think that part is like foreshadowing that this guy actually exists, and she's gonna go there and meet this guy, but he doesn't exist. She gets to the human world. She goes to a casino. Do you know him? Do you know him? No one's like, no. And that's it. That's literally it. That entire concept in that movie was just useless. Like, I don't know who made this film, but whoever did it was just horrible. They really don't know anything about structure of a story. And this lucky bastard here actually does it with Hollywood. You don't actually see anything, but supercharged. But anyway, man, I had some music, but I can't play it here. The setup in this place is so horrible. I miss my computer and my setup. But hey, I got to bring all 200 and something games I have on Steam with me by logging into my Steam account and downloading whatever games I want to play here. I'm not downloading all 200 games. Heck no. Just whatever I want to play. Like, I've been playing Left 4 Dead 1 and 2, of course. You guys know me. Always on that Left 4 Dead. Need for Speed? Nah, not really. I just bought Cities XL 2012 for $10. It was $39.99, but it was $10 today. By the way, did you guys get the Be Mine bundle? Be Mine bundle has Zodix, Sideway, Waste Angel, Beep, The Ball, and Nicopole for Steam. All I gotta do is donate at least $1 on the Be Mine bundle. I'm sure your PC can run something on here. Hey, don't talk about Pentium Force. Josh was playing Alice Madness Returns, Left 4 Dead, and all kinds of other games on a single core Pentium 4. Like when he bought a new CPU, and he took his old one out. Like I picked it up and I looked at it. I'm like, Josh, this is a single core Pentium 4. He's like, yeah. I was like, you've been playing all these games with this? He's like, yeah. I'm like, is that possible? He's like, yeah, it is possible. I'm just like, his GPU wasn't even, he has like a budget GPU, you know? He got like 25 frames per second, 30, 25 frames per second on like Alice Madness Returns and other games. I'm just like, I'm flabbergasted is all I can really say. Flabbergasted. I don't know how he did it. I don't know what was going on. I think that GPU like loved that guy so much that it just. I was amazed. I really was amazed. Any suggestions for your Let's Plays? I don't watch too many Let's Plays. Your Let's Play is like the only one I've really watched. So I don't really know too much about what other people do. But I like what you do. You know, I think it's fine the way it is. I mean, you're pretty funny. Oh, her YouTube name is Forgetful Neko. It's Forgetful X Neko. Yeah. Lisa was the one that made that that Yu Yu Hakusho like uniform picture of me that I commissioned from her. And I actually would like to commission another picture from you as well. Now that I have some money. Like this time, like I'd want a bleach captain's uniform. I think I would look awesome in that. But I gotta think of what kind of sword I would like. She had another account, but it got taken down for some reason, like mine. Like I don't know, but a bunch of people's accounts just got taken down for like no reason. Oh yeah, you uploaded an AMV. Yeah, even though there's like millions of them on YouTube. What, this phone? This piece of trash that I have? I hate this phone. I really do. But I absolutely do not want a better phone. Oh, YouTube is just being silly. And there's something crazy going on about Blip. Like, I'm not making any money on Blip, even though like every 1,000 views you're supposed to get like $15 or something like that. It's weird. Like I have like 5,000 views on some of my videos on there, but I only made like $1. I don't know what's going on with that. Like, I have ads like approved on there, but I don't see any ads in my videos. Here's your dollar. No, because when I had videos on YouTube, I made a pretty decent amount of money, and everyone has ad block on YouTube. My cakes will burn. Nope, I haven't tried the demo for Mass Effect 3. I think I might be able to become a YouTube partner again. But anyway, guys, I'd like to play some Left 4 Dead before I go to bed. I get up tomorrow and do some more hunting for a vehicle. But we have had a very good night tonight, haven't we? We've had lots of fun. A lot of laughs, a lot of giggles. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and play a few rounds of Left 4 Dead and hit the old hay. But everyone, remember what I said about SonicHentai.net. Let's be respectful to those guys before and after the discussion, okay? I don't ask much of people, but I at least want these guys to be respected because they're being pretty darn brave to come out and talk about their personal stuff, and they're accepting a request that I made of them. So we gotta give them props for that. Alright? Alright. Y'all have a good night.